Hi, Iris Whitelock here from Art of Life Coaching. It occurred to me the other day that I haven't really explained why it matters to do the Abundance Queen workshop on Sunday. So what I wanted to do with this video is just to explain some of the kind of inside workings of it all, the internal stuff. So why would it matter whether you do this or not? Most of us have got some kind of issue in our lives that we're grappling with. And these dolls are a very good vehicle for getting inside those issues and providing an answer or some direction, some pointers, if you like, on how to go forward. So, for example, if you are at a stage in your life where you don't really know what your direction is, you're not clear, the dolls can help, or the making of the dolls can help with that. So if you are stressed, too busy, all your focus is on family and you don't feel you get much airtime or me time, time to rest. So you might be stressed, very busy, and look as if, you've got everything, but you're unfulfilled. So what the making of the doll, the doll is the physical representation of the answer that you want to the problem that you've got. And the really sort of magical and transformational part comes through the process of doing it. And this is what's behind art therapy, is it's more to do with the process of making than it is to do with the actual final product that you've got. So at the end of the Abundance Queen workshop, you will have one of these, for example. You might have something, well, whatever you have, it won't look anything like this. There's a rough sort of shape. You could say, well, this is a doll. But what's kind of inside her is, with this particular doll, she showed me the way to go, whether to go in one direction or another. I had a choice of two, and I was at a crossroads. She sort of developed, evolved as I was making her. She evolved into the Greek goddess called Hecate, who is the goddess of the crossroads. So she gave me an answer there in terms of which way I should go, what direction I should take. So they keep falling over. I've made 4 dolls. I've made them all at a time that was a challenge for me. I was not sure whether which direction to take, and that's with Hecate. The doll that I made 7 years before her was when I was about to embark on my coaching and art therapy business, but I didn't really have that very clear as a goal or a purpose. And what that particular doll did for me was show me what my purpose was, and rather alarmingly, it showed me it was a long-term process, like 7 generations. So that was quite freaky, and you find often that is what happens. What comes out of the doll is actually more than you expect. The dolls never look like what you expect either, but that's what the beauty of it is that you're creating this thing. It's evolving as you are evolving emotionally too, and it reflects that. So that's how the dolls work, and that's how that process of making an Abundance Queen will work with you. So you will come to the workshop with some kind of question in mind, something going on in your life at the moment that you want to change, adjust, maybe even get rid of. Okay, so you want clarity on the problem. And so that the transformation process is the important part that comes out of the making. And the reason, so that's what's behind the workshop and why it's of value. It's quite a sort of mysterious process that happens, and that's something that comes through, when you learn art therapy, you learn about that amazing transformational process where the unconscious is privileged and you can get answers that you can't get through thinking or journaling or using cognitive processes. It's just a magical thing that happens when you're doing something, creating with your hands and using your senses rather than your mind to solve the problem. So that's what I hope this offers you, and it'll be very exciting for you to come along. Everybody who comes gets a different result, a different answer for their problem. And, you know, there are people who've come, when they've left, they've had an appreciation of their glamorous side of their nature that they've perhaps not expressed. Or what's another one? One person said that she suddenly realised just how valuable her health is, and that realisation gave her some pointers on how to go forward and look after her health. But it was a very strong message to look after herself. And so there's all sorts of things. It can be career, health, mental health, love relationships, family relationships, creativity, whatever the area is that you want to address. Spirituality as well, actually. That's a really important one, because you start learning to trust some of the input that you get from God, universe, however you want to call it. So, and that's all part of this process. So I'm looking forward to the workshop, and I'm looking forward to meeting you. So do come along, give it a go. It's a fantastic process, and you'll be really very pleasantly surprised at what you make and what you get out of it. Okay, thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.